This is Fred Beck from Fred Talks Fighting, proudly sponsored by Boohoo Man. I'm joined over Zoom by Jeff Mayweather. Jeff, it's been a few months since I last caught up with you. How you been?
I've been all right. Extremely busy
That's how we
with
like it.
Team Combat League. We almost start. It's like almost every week I'm in a different state or I'm traveling. And that's what's been going on with me.
It's good, staying busy, keeping traveling.
Yeah,
Traveling, I've always say, is kind of the best part of the job. We'll just go straight
yeah.
into it then. Last time we were doing a Zoom call, you were very confident in saying Mike Tyson was going to beat Jake Paul. Are you still confident Mike Tyson's going to win now after he's had some sort of a sort of injury?
I mean, is the fight still on?
I presume so. I presume they're going to postpone it to later in August.
Oh yeah. Well, as long as he's 100%. I mean, yeah, he's gonna be fine. I don't see just because he was, I don't even know what happened. What is it? He got some kind of scare on the airplane or something?
He's had some sort of health scare. They haven't really specifically said what it is, but it's some sort of health scare.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, well, it depends on what that is. If it's something that's going to hinder him from fighting, I mean, he'd be a fool to do it.
So do you think the fight should be called off now?
I don't know if the fight should be called off because I mean, I don't know what it is. But if he got something if he got something that's really bad, yes, the fight should probably be called off.
Hmm. We'll see. We'll see. It'd be interesting to see if it does end up happening, or they'll bring a replacement opponent in. I believe they got Chael Sonnen as a replacement opponent, so we'll see what goes down. But if it does happen, he's still backing Mike Tyson as hard as you were last time.
Um, yeah, but I already know how this stuff works. So I'm just gonna keep that to myself.
What are you hinting to? What do you mean how this stuff works?
No, I know how it works. So I'll keep that to myself.
You saying you know that Jake Paul deep down inside will win.
If you think that's what I'm saying, but that ain't what I'm saying.
So what are you saying?
I'm not gonna tell you what I'm saying. Oh, what?
Okay, okay. Very secretive today, Jeff. Um,
Yeah.
how many live viewers do you think it will do? Jake Paul vs Mike Tyson on Netflix. How many concurrent people watching at once?
I think they'll do well. They'll do great.
Will it be the most viewed boxing fight of all time?
I'm sorry.
Will it be the most viewed boxing fight of all time?
I don't think that.
In terms of live viewers, though, watching it at once because it's on Netflix. I mean, you have Netflix, don't you?
I have Netflix, but no, I don't even have. No, I don't have Netflix. I think I do, but I don't.
What do you use to watch films on then?
What films? I got a Fire Stick. I can watch as many movies as I want to.
Oh, you got one of those dodgy fire sticks.
Yeah.
Allegedly, Jeff allegedly has one of those. Not 100% though. We don't incriminate Jeff on this channel. Let's talk about this then. KSI versus Amir Khan has been heavily rumored. I know that you've watched boxing for many years. Did you ever manage to meet Amir Khan when you were a coach or a fighter?
Yeah, I met Amir Khan. He's a nice guy.
Does he beat KSI?
I think so. If it's a real, if it's gonna be a real fight, yeah, I think so.
Is it competitive? Is it close?
It's gonna be competitive, yeah. I mean, one thing I can say about KSI is, I mean, he don't have the greatest skills, but he does have power. He has some serious power, So, and if you get caught by it, I don't care who you are, you can get hurt by him.
Are you hinting that KSI could knock out Amir Khan?
I'm not hitting that he can knock him out, but I mean he has power, and if he places it in the right place, yeah, he could. But I'm not saying that's what I'm saying is going to happen. What I'm saying is going to happen. I mean, I think that Amir Khan's been doing boxing practically, most of his life, and plus he's been a world champion. So I don't see, you know, KSI walking in and just, and do away with him. No, no, not at all. I think that, I mean, realistically, I mean, that's why I said I would pick Amir Khan to win.
Well, Amir Khan, I remember him winning the silver medal when he was 17, a two-time world champion. So I guess the odds we stacked up a little bit against KSI. But in terms of his awkwardness and kind of how he fights and that he hits very, very hard, how would you give it? Is it a 60-40 fight? Is it a 70-30 fight? How would you rank it in terms of percentages?
Um, yeah, I would say it was probably a 70-30 fight.
Okay. What makes you lean that way?
Hmm?
What makes you
Because of
go
his experience.
70-30?
Because of his experience. I mean, it's different when you're fighting fights that are against real people, but not, I mean, real fighters as opposed to other YouTubers. That's different. I mean, and if it's another fight that's not, um, that has some kind of whatever, I think that I think that Amir Khan will win.
Can he outbox KSI for the full 8 rounds or how many rounds it is? Or do you think KSI will have his moments
I
where he
mean,
does
I
catch him?
mean, the only way that he wouldn't be able to outbox KSI is basically not train. He would have to not train. And I mean, I haven't seen Amir Khan. He's probably fat. So I don't know. I mean, last time I seen him, I don't know. I mean, I'm just thinking about the guy that I seen in the ring a long time when he was fighting. And I mean, he was a great fighter.
What was the last Amir Khan fight you can remember?
Um, you see.
He fought Kell Brook in his last fight, and before the Kell Brook fight, he fought Crawford.
The last fight I remember is his Crawford fight.
Mm. Well, he got, I think it ended by him. I think it ended the sixth or seventh round where he got hit low, didn't he? And the ref had to call it there.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't. I mean, I'm be honest. I don't really remember what happened. I know that Crawford won, but but I mean, Crawford's okay. Crawford and KSI, one's here, one's here. So basically, I mean, if he was just in the ring with him, and if he lasted, that long, I mean, but I mean, he was a great fighter. I mean, he was a really really good fighter during his time.
Very fast hands
So
as
I mean,
well.
I think that yeah. So I think that he'll do well. He'll do well.
Both will make a lot of money. Both will do a lot of pay-per-view buys here over in the UK. Did you get a chance to watch Tyson Fury vs Usyk? Sticking on the pro boxing side of things. Did you watch it?
I got a chance to see the after part. I watched it after because I didn't see it. I was gone. I was going somewhere and I didn't get a chance to see it live. But yeah, the fight was very very close. But I mean, but I thought that Tyson Fury might have a chance of losing anyway. I think that Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder both have done too much damage to one another, and basically it's finally starting to show. And just like Wilder got knocked out again. I mean, I mean, that's all from the effects of him and Tyson Fury. You know, and Tyson Fury getting dropped. Well, he got dropped, but they didn't call it. I mean, basically, it's from the same thing. Them two guys ruined each other.
They took too much to have each other in the three fights they had in
Yeah.
colleges on the way back a few years ago.
Yep.
Do you think Wilder will retire now after his defeat to Shang?
I think he needs to retire. I mean, there's nothing left more than to just get some more damage done to you. Because I mean, he certainly should have made enough money by now. And and the thing is that I mean, and plus he's not going to be, I mean, he's taking a serious risk with yourself after, I mean, what he's been knocked out back to back. I mean, he used to be the guy that everybody was waiting to look and see the knockout come from. But now it's like, I mean, he's not even the same fighter at all.
He looked a little bit kind of timid, didn't he? He looked a little bit scared, like he's kind of
Yeah,
dragging his leg with him.
yes, that's what it seems like. It seems like he's very, very timid. I mean, he used to go to war, but maybe that's the thing that he don't need to go to war anymore. But I mean, that's the only way he knows how to fight. But in these last couple fights that he didn't even try, it didn't seem like to me.
Hmm.
Once he got hit, it was almost like the fight was over.
We'll see. Wilder's made a lot of money in his career, so he certainly is set for life, and his family's set for life. I would like to see him have one more fight in his hometown, Alabama, where he fights on a little bit of a lesser opponent, gets a knockout win, and kind of goes out on the high. One more thing though, before I let you go, Jeff, you're frozen.